Do you know what's mad? I think Kevin Samuels does a great job of, once you start asking a woman more questions about what she wants and why she is the way she is, it all falls apart.
Yeah,
and you're like 3 questions in, and they've got no answer. It falls apart. They're not sure. Come back to me on that one. What do you mean come back to me on that one? Like, your plan is not tight. It's not airtight.
No.
It's not airtight.
No.
It sounds great in theory, but when you start digging and asking more questions, it's silly. I think things like Love Island are getting women to see what men see about women. Because women, if you hear how the women are talking about the girls in the house, that's how men see women in general.
Yeah.
So when a woman's going, I don't care, we know you care. You said it too much.
Yeah.
You said I don't care too much.
Yeah.
Now the women are seeing it. But I find it interesting that women can watch another woman but won't see none of those traits
in herself
that they've done previously.
Yeah, man. I don't get that.
Do you know what I mean? It's like they're comfortable to just look at this whole other woman and laugh at them. But won't even say, damn, I thought like that. Or maybe I said that before.
Yeah.
And is that how that made me look?
I think women are gonna start hitting gym on a mad one, yeah. And I honestly believe, yeah, it's gonna be some kind of way the world is going, technology, like human interaction. I feel like it's gonna be some kind of war thing going on in the future, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's one thing I wanted.
a war between men and women.
Potentially, bro. But I'm just saying, like, there's no unity there at the moment, yeah. And I feel like it's starting to go like that. But again, I feel like on our side, because it's not all across the world, I believe. I think it's in our culture.
It's a Western. I think it's a Western.
It's a Western kind of.
I had an experience though, like a while back, yeah. I seen someone and she was just like, you know what? If things don't work out between us, then I want to have a little one. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't say it like, I'm going to find someone. She said it like, I'm going to go to the hospital. And obviously, there's ways in it. And I was like, Ross, so you're actually prepared, yeah, to just raise up a little one on your own and not giving them the decision to have a pops.
Do you know why though? Because women don't want to die alone anymore. So they're replacing man with child. Yeah? And now they're just saying, well, I was going to do X, Y, and Z, or I have a child with someone. He ain't got to be there. Don't care, blah, blah, blah. Because they don't want to be by themselves. Now, to me, that becomes a pet.
Yeah.
That's why they get a dog.
This is what I'm trying to say, right? But now they're replacing the pets with children and saying, you know what? At least I'm not going to be by myself because I've got this. And it's like, that's what's happening. And then now that innocent child is going to grow up and see other people with kids or dads or whatever. And then it's going to be like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Now, that doesn't mean that woman can't go now and get a husband or a man, but it's just like you brought this child into something for your benefit.
For you.
So
Not for the child, yeah.
So
I believe when you have a child, that's what your life should revolve around now, your child. But if like you're making that decision before your child's even born, it's like, it's not a nice thing to do. And I feel like if a girl says something like that, that's a super duper red flag.
But what are we going to accept as the reason why the women are even thinking about doing this? Because at some point, we've got to look at ourselves, innit? So as men, what would you say we've contributed to how the modern woman thinks?
I think it's a systemic contribution. I think if you go back to the 1960s, 70s, when it comes to families, yeah, there were more families that were together. Families were systematically, in my point of view, they were systematically broken up by the welfare state because the welfare state started saying to families, listen,
you don't need
we will give you money, but that man can't be around. Okay, not only will we pay for your children, we'll put them through school. We'll give you money each month. We'll give you a roof over your head. Yeah. You don't need that man. And so the woman's man became the state. That's why the women respect the state more than they respect their man, which is why when something happens with their man, they'll call the state. My man this. Blah. Well, so who's your man? So your man's not your man. The state is your man. Because obviously when a woman's in trouble, she'll call her man, innit?
Yeah.
but the States her man.
Yeah. You just man, let me G-check him.
Because the thing is,
You take away your passport, you got to over it.
exactly. So she's phoning her man to G-check her man. So you're not really her
My
man.
man's got backup.
Right. So she knows that she, and I said, this whole society is now skewed towards women. Remember we were on my show, yeah? And you said that the most dangerous thing you heard when it said believe the victim. But just believe them. And women know that they can say anything and be believed. That's why a man like Bill Cosby can be in prison, yeah? And I said, I don't know whether he did it or not, but it doesn't matter because people just believe women. If a woman says X, Y, they get believed. And being a black male, like you said, being a black male, if anything's said against me, I know I'm going to be the aggressor. I know people are going to see me as that. I'm 6'2", I'm dark. It doesn't matter whether or not I did it or not. They're going to, look at him.
But do you think our sisters have also using that to their benefit as well?
Of course they have.
They know the intention that the police have for us, so they know they've got that as a weapon on us.
100%.
Because for me, like that always believe the victim thing scares me as a black man. Because me and Dave ain't gonna have the same reaction to believe the victim. Do you know what I mean? The moment I'm the prosecutor, or the moment I'm the problem. I'm guilty, and then I've got to prove my innocence.
Yeah.
I'm not innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
I don't get that. He's innocent until proven guilty to Dave.
That's why I'm never quick to just jump on, when topics come up and, you see a man under scrutiny about certain things, yeah? I'm not just quick to, there's certain things that I can joke about, but there's certain things when it comes to a man's freedom and things like that,
Yeah.
I'm not quick to just jump and start doing all that.
But women want us
All that, because if you've ever been accused of something that you ain't done,
Right.
yeah, then you'd understand.
Right.
This is why we don't readily persecute men. You know what? Sometimes women go, you lot are enabling it, you don't say nothing, why don't you lot come out? Because we're black men. Do you know how much experience we have in being accused of something that we haven't done?
It's right.
So naturally, I think we spoke about this before on the podcast, naturally, our first thing is to pause when a black man is accused of anything.
Like, what went down this?
Yes. Like Dave Chappelle said, yes. What's it called? He said he's a victim blamer. Yeah. He said, he said, Chris Brown hit Rihanna. Well, what did she say? And as cruel as that might sound to people, he's going to an experience that he may have had as a black man where he was accused of something.
Yeah.
And no one cared about the whole story.
Yeah.
They don't, and it's techie as well, yeah. Because you see, even with that, like the Rihanna, Chris Brown, there's probably going to be, because we all have women that we care about, or like in our family as well, that might have gone through like domestics and stuff like that. And it's such a tready kind of topic, because it's like when someone opens up and they've said they've been through that domestic kind of thing, because it's someone that you love, you kind of first, your primary thing is to try and console and be like, oh, I can't believe what. But realistically, you want to know, like, all right, what happened though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm